Hi, I'm Becca, and I'm going to be reading a letter I wrote to my pre-CSG self. Dear Becca, there's so much I want to tell you, but I only have 10 minutes, so I'll try to say as much as I can about going to CSG. I know it seems like your world is crashing down around you right now, but it's not. I know that you are confused and scared. You wear your "I don't need anybody" attitude like an oversized sweatshirt, and you let it engulf you. I know that you're probably sitting on your bed right now, crying your eyes out and feeling so alone. But you're not alone. You have a mom who will be your best friend, believe it or not. And you have a father that will love you no matter what you do because you're his little girl. You have an amazing best friend that may get on your nerves, but at the end of the day, she's like your sister, and she will be there for anything. And you will soon have 18 new sisters. Yeah, 18. You're going to CSG, and I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, I'm not good enough for this. They're going to hate me. I can't do this. Why did I say yes? I'm here to tell you that that is not true at all. These 18 girls that you're going to be living with for the next 4 months are going to make you feel more loved than you have ever felt in your life. For the first 2 weeks, you may feel like you still don't belong there and no one really likes you. You'll lie in your bed at night facing the wall with your headphones in your ears, trying to block out negative thoughts. In that third week, when you're doing your first marine science lab and trying to remember 30 Latin names, you'll become so stressed out that you can't even speak. But you will not be able to run like you always used to. These new sisters of yours will not let you run away and hide. Emma will grab you and hug you until you're bawling in her arms, telling her everything. I bet you laughed at that last part because you never used to say any emotions to anyone. You were always too strong for that. But is that really strength? You'll learn here at CSG that true strength comes from allowing yourself to be vulnerable, and it's uncomfortable as hell, but that's how you grow. Life isn't supposed to be comfortable. It's supposed to be about growth and learning and going on an adventure, which I know you love doing. I know that right now you want to travel the world, and you want to meet new people, and you want to fall in love, and you want your life to be this perfect picture movie-like life. But that's just not how life works. If you want to meet new people and make real connections, you need to allow yourself to be vulnerable and to be seen. At CSG, you will meet so many great people that will show you that those few moments of uncomfortable are worth it. You'll see it with the artist you meet outside of a store in Portland, with the girl you volunteer with at the Common Ground Fair, and with the lobsterman and his dog. You'll also see it in the weekly check-ins you do with your assigned best life person. For the first two check-ins, you'll hold back and won't say anything more than how your day was. However, after you let your pride go and allow yourself to feel, you'll find the value in speaking your emotions. And your res life person will become like the older sister you never had and will always be there for you. When your parents divorced, you felt like your world was ripped in half. There was the Rebecca you were with your father and the Rebecca you were with your mother. I know that you are struggling to find out which person is which, but I want to ask you a question. Why can't they be the same person? You feel lost right now and you're not really sure who you are. I know that I'm still trying to figure out who I am now, but I found that inside of you, there's a princess, a cheerleader, a gamer, and a writer, a poet, a storyteller, a dreamer, a friend, and a comedian. There's a child, an adult, and an adventurer. I found that you love writing and singing and acting more than anything in the world, and you value people more than you could have ever imagined. You love to hear everyone's life story, and the idea that everyone in the world has their own story that you will never know excites you. You long to see the colors of Ireland, to hear the musicals in London, to touch the ocean in South Africa, to taste the Meritosi of Rome, and to smell the fresh air of Hungary. You value fairness, equality, smiles, and love. You want to make the world a better place, and you want to make everyone you meet laugh. You tend to sing your heart out at the top of your lungs because you can, and you don't care what anyone thinks about your singing. While being at CSG, you are going to fall in love with a phrase that someone's going to create using poetic word magnets. The phrase is, "She happened." That will become your new life motto, "She happened." You love this phrase so much because you want to happen, and you want to do something with your life, and you want to exceed your own expectations. You want to make a change in the lives of those around you, and you don't want to be just anyone. You want to be someone. I want you to know that you are someone to everyone you meet, because the you are right now is the most like you have been in a long time. and you're pretty amazing. So listen up, Becca. You are not perfect. No one is. You will not always get everything you want, and I promise you that your heart will be broken sometimes. But I also promise you that you will do amazing things in the world. You will grow to be an amazing person who loves herself first and who sees the good in everyone. You will make plans to go back to your school and break the social norms of the high school competition that you're forced into. You're going to care for people at an individual level and not a generalization. You will do your very best to use your newly discovered strengths to break the cliques in your school and to create a more accepting environment. You are not without flaws, but you are also not without beauty. You are not just a 15-year-old girl, even though you fit some of the criteria for it. You may not be able to change the entire world, but you have the power and ability to change your world. I can't wait for you to go to CSG so you can learn all of this for yourself. You probably think I sound like your mother, telling you one day you'll understand. But you will one day. You'll understand all of this, and by that time, I'll already be done writing my next letter to you, telling you about your next adventure. You're stronger than you think. Best of luck, my dear. Love you first. Girl in the mirror.